Hello and welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play another game on a Sunday afternoon here in March. Well, in New England anyway. March 22nd, 2020. So we're going to play game number 67 of the 1961 career replay. Carl Yastrzemski career replay of his rookie season. They're going to be starting a 4-game series. Starting on a Thursday and ending on a Sunday with a doubleheader on Sunday with the Kansas City Athletics. Currently, the Athletics are 3-4 against the Red Sox, so the Red Sox have won four of those games. So the Red Sox are currently sitting at 30-36, 6 games under 500, and they were actually 4 games over 500 at this point in the actual season. So we've got a bit of catching up to do. They did win this game 5-4. And it's a game from Friday, actually not Thursday, Friday, June 23rd of 1961. Yeah, that's it. So anyway, the lineup for the Red Sox is going to be Chuck Schilling, the second baseman, will lead it off, followed by Gary Geiger in center. The rookie Carl Yastrzemski is in left, followed by Vic Wertz at first, batting cleanup. Batting fifth is the right fielder Jackie Jensen. Frank Malzone is the third baseman, hitting sixth, followed by Russ Nixon behind the plate. Don Budden is the shortstop, batting eighth, and Gene Conley gets the start on the hill, batting ninth. So Lou Krause is on the hill for the Kansas City Athletics. He's making his first start of the season against the Red Sox. He was 2-5 with a 4.82 earned run average in the actual season. 56 innings pitched, 49 hits allowed, 46 walks, and 32 strikeouts. So a lot of walks for Krause. Defense behind him in outfield left to right is Covington, Posada, and Rivera. Posada with average range in center, and Covington and Rivera with very poor range on the corners. In the infield, it's Bertoia, Hauser, Lump, and Seaburn. All average range except for Bertoia at third, who's below average. And Bertoia and Hauser extremely error prone on the left side of the infield. Behind the plate is Pignatato. He's got average range with above average pass ball rating, slightly above average arm, but is very error prone with a 20 rating. Krause on the hill has very poor range and also a high error rating of 20. So not a very good defense for the Kansas City Athletics. So the Red Sox hope to capitalize on that. So leading off will be the second baseman, Chuck Schilling. He comes in hitting .278 in the season. 3 homers, 23 runs batted in. Krause looks in for the sign for Pignatato. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that is going to be a ball. And it'll be a fly ball to center, and Posada will make the catch to end the inning. For out number 1. Posada in center is related to Jorge Posada, future player of the Yankees. All right, Gary Geiger up to the plate now. Geiger hitting .237, 5 homers, 20 runs batted in. Krause looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he takes a called third strike. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox. That'll bring up the rookie Carl Yastrzemski. He's hitting .203 with 5 homers, 41 runs batted in. Krause looks in for the sign. Here's the delivery. And he takes one inside. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. That'll be 4-3 on the putout. And the Red Sox go in order in the first. So Gene Conley on the hill. He's been struggling so far. He's just a 2-7 record with a 6.17 earned run average. 61 1/3 innings pitched, 76 hits allowed, 18 walks and 35 strikeouts, 11-14 with a 4.90 ERA in the actual season. So the lineup for the Kansas City Athletics is going to be Dick Hauser, the shortstop, will lead it off, followed by Reno Bertoia, the third baseman. Jerry Lumpy or Lump, however you want to pronounce it. Second baseman will hit third, followed by Norm Seaborn at first. Batting fifth is Wes Covington, the left fielder. Leo Posada is in center, hitting sixth, followed by Jim Rivera in right, batting seventh. Joe Pignatano behind the plate bats eighth, and Luke Krause on the hill will hit ninth. The defense for the Red Sox is Yastrzemski, Geiger, and Jensen in the outfield, all average range except for Jensen, who's above average, and all with above average arms. The infield is Malzone, Budden, Schilling, and Wirtz left to right, all average range except for Schilling, who is above average at second, and Budden and Malzone fairly error prone at their positions at third and short. Behind the plate is Russ Nixon, who is as bad as you can get defensively. 1/120 with a well below average throwing arm, so definitely not in it for his defense. Conley on the hill is average range, and that's the defense for the Red Sox. So Dick Hauser will lead it off. He comes in hitting .267 against the Red Sox with 4 RBIs, 6 runs scored, and 30 at-bats. .280 for the actual season with 3 homers and 45 runs batted in. Conley looks in for the sign from Nixon. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he will take a ball. Very good eye by Hauser. And next pitch, that is going to be a fly ball to right, and Jensen will call for it and make the grab for out number 1. That'll bring up Reno Bertoia. Just a .226 hitter with 2 homers, 25 runs batted in. As Mr. Brody is fixing his bed. It's the noise you hear in the background if you hear anything. Alright. So Bertoia is struggling against the Red Sox so far. .226, 2 homers, 25 runs batted in on the season. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a range play, and that is going to be a base hit past the dive of Malzone. So the first hit of the game belongs to Bertoia. So 1-out base runner. Wirtz will hold him on. So that'll bring up Jerry Lumpy. And he comes in hitting .360 against the Red Sox in 25 at-bats. 25 at-bats. .293 hitter for the actual season. 3 homers and 54 runs batted in. Runner gets the lead. Conley looks in for the side. Looks back at the runner. Kicks and delivers. And that is going to be a 5-2. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Can they turn 2? And they do not, as it's hit too slowly. So the Budden will take the... Actually, Schilling will take the sure out at first. I'm not sure why Budden's name is highlighted there. His stats are highlighted. So, alright, so we're running scoring position now, but with 2 down now. Norm Seaborn at the plate. Seaborn, .296 hitter for the actual season, 18 homers and 98 runs batted in. Klein looks in for the sign, looks back at the runner. Here's the delivery. And that'll be a strike 3 called. And that will do it for the Kansas City in the first. So after 1 full no score, it'll be Wirtz, Jensen, and Malzone up against Krause. Wirtz comes in hitting .258 with 10 homers and 27 runs batted in. 1 more homer and he'll tie his season total. And he'll take a ball. And next pitch is going to be a ground ball to Hauser. Up with it over to Seaborn for out number 1. Jackie Jensen up to the plate. He's having a good season so far, hitting .326, 10 homers, 40 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball to Covington left. And he will make the grab. After a little juggle there for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox second. Brings up Frank Malzone hitting .286. 6 homers, 37 runs batted in. And he'll take one inside. Next pitch is a ground ball to Hauser. And it'll be 6-3 on the putout. So the Red Sox once again go in order in the second. So we head to the bottom of the second. It'll be Covington, Posada, and Rivera up for the Athletics against Conley. Covington was acquired from the Chicago White Sox earlier in the season. He is just 0 for 4 against the Red Sox. 273 hitter with 12 homers, 47 runs batted in. He has the pitch to Covington. And it'll be a foul ball. Conley rubs up a new baseball. Kicks and delivers. And it'll be a fly ball to Geiger in center. It goes back a little bit and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Leo Posada. 253 hitter, 7 homers, 53 runs batted in. And it's a ground ball to Mazzoni. Charges. Fires over to Wirtz. 2 up and 2 down in the Kansas City second. So that'll bring up Jim Rivera, also acquired from the White Sox. 239 hitter with 2 homers, 10 runs batted in. And he takes a ball. His pitch is a ground ball to Schilling at second. Over to Wirtz. And that will do it for the Athletics in the second. So after 2 full, it's Red Sox 0, Kansas City 0. Russ Nixon up to the plate, hitting .272 with 10 runs batted in and 114 at-bats. Pitch by Krause. And he takes a call, 3rd strike for out number 1. 2nd strikeout for Krause. That brings up Don Budden. Budden hitting .271 with 22 runs batted in. Still looking for his first home run of the season. That is going to be a ground ball to first. And that will do it. Oh, actually, that'll be 2 down, sorry. 2 down now. As Seaburn takes it to the bag himself. So to bring up Conley. Conley, not a bad hitting pitcher. .219 on the actual season. 188 in the replay so far with 2 runs batted in and 16 at-bats. Here's the pitch. And he will take a strike, 2. So full count now on Conley. And he'll ground weakly to Bertoya. Up with it over to Seaburn and beats him easily to retire the side. So after 2.5, it remains scoreless. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Pignatato, Krause, and Hauser up for the Kansas City Athletics. Pignatano has destroyed Red Sox pitching to a .412 clip so far with 3 runs batted in. .243 hitter on the actual season, 4 homers, 22 runs batted in. Here's the pitch to Pignatano. And he'll draw the walk, so first walk given up by Conley. So to bring up Krause. Krause will definitely be called upon to sacrifice here. Red Sox will bring the corners in. So Malzone and Wirtz charge. Krause squares around. And the wheel play was on, so he will be retired as Pignatano is in scoring position now with 1 down. So it'll bring up Dick Hauser with a chance to put the Athletics on the board here. Hauser 0 for 1 so far today. Here's the pitch. And he takes a ball. It'll be a fly ball to Geiger. And Pignatano bluffs but holds tight as Geiger gets it in quickly. So 2 down now. So it'll bring up Bertoya, who singled, has the only hit of the game so far. Pignatano gets his lead. He'll be off on the crack of the bat with 2 down. And it's going to be a fly ball to Geiger. Comes in and makes the catch to end the inning. So after 3 full, it's still a 0-0 tie. Red Sox will send top of the order Schilling, Geiger, and Yastrzemski up against Krause. Here's the pitch to Schilling. And Schilling will draw the walk. First walk given up by Krause. And Schilling is going to try to steal a bag here. And he's in there. Here comes the throw. And that is going to be an error by Pignatano as the throw gets away from Hauser. Oops. And he'll advance to, should have done it the other way, but hold on here. Let's undo it here. You got to do the, very picky about this. Oops. How did he get on base? He walked. Okay. So let's have Schilling walk again. Oops. All right. So now we'll have him advance on the stolen base here. There you go. Okay. So he'll get the stolen base, and he'll advance to third on the error. There we go. So run on third with nobody out now. Red Sox trying to get on the board here. Geiger struck out his first time up. Schilling decent speed at third. Geiger looks at, Krause looks in for the sign, looks at the runner. Here's the delivery. And it's going to be a fly ball to center. And it's not very deep. And Schilling will hold with nobody out. So Yastrzemski with an opportunity to put the Red Sox on the board here. He's 0 for 1. Pitch to Yastrzemski. And Yastrzemski is going to draw the walk, so he'll put runners at the corners with 1 down. So Vic Wirtz with an opportunity here. And he draws the walk, so Krause getting a little wild here. So that's going to load the bases with 1 down for Jackie Jensen. As Pignatano goes out to the mound, talks to Krause. He's back behind the plate. Here's the delivery. And he takes a call, third strike. Jackie Jensen did not like that one. So 2 down now, so Krause 1 out away from getting out of the bases loaded jam here. Brings up Frank Milzone. Runners will be off on the crack of the bat. And Jensen gets a hold, Milzone gets a hold of one here. And instead just grounds it weakly to first, and Seaborn will step on the bag to end the inning. So the Red Sox load the bases, but with 1 down, but cannot score. And we'll head to the home half of the 4th with still no score. So Conley up to the plate, back on the hill. He'll face Lump, Seaborn, and Covington, 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Here's the pitch to Lumpy. And Lumpy will get a hold of one. And that'll be a long foul there. Next pitch is going to be a ground ball to Schilling. 1 down. So Seaborn up now. He struck out his first time up. And he'll fly out to Geiger for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Kansas City 4th. Covington up now. 0 for 1. And a possible error here. That's going to be a base hit, the first. Oh, pass Wirtz. So no error on the play. So 2-0 base runner for the Athletics. Brings up Posada. And strike 3 swinging. So we head to the 5th with The score: Kansas City nothing, Red Sox nothing. Nixon struck out his first time. He'll lead it up. Bottom third of the Red Sox order here against Kraus. Here's the pitch by Kraus. And that's going to be a base hit. That's the first Red Sox hit. Comes here to lead off the top of the fifth. And Button is going to be called to con the sacrifice here. So they'll bring in the corners. Here's the pitch to shortstop. And he's going to draw a walk. So I'll put runners on first and second. Conley, not much of a bunter here. Ooh. That's why Schilling was bunting. I think we're just going to have him hit away here. Here's the pitch. 6-5. 6-6. And Conley's going to come through with a base hit. And Russ Nixon is going to round third, and he's going to be gunned down at home. So he gets thrown out. So 8-2 on the putout there. And both runners will advance on the throw home. So the Red Sox gamble and come up empty here. However, they do have two runners in scoring position now. So Schilling 0 for 1 with a walk up to the plate now. And they're going to put the... No, they're going to stay back. Still too early yet to bring the infield in. And that's going to be a base hit for Schilling. That will score 2. And the Red Sox take a 2-0 lead here. On the 2-run single by Chuck Schilling. So some stirring in the Kansas City bullpen. So Geiger up to the plate now. As Schilling gets his lead at first. And it's going to be a fly ball to Rivera for out number 2. So to bring up the rookie Yastrzemski, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Just a pitch to Yastrzemski. And he takes a strike. He thought he had ball 4. And it'll be a fly ball to Posada, and that will do it. The Red Sox get on the board first with a 2-run single by Chuck Schilling and lead it 2-0 halfway through. As we grab a sip of coffee here. So Rivera will lead it off for the Athletics, now down by 2. Conley now with a 2-run lead. Here's the pitch to Rivera. And that'll be a fly ball to Jensen in right. Moves over to his left and makes the catch for out number 1. So Conley pitching a great game so far. Has only allowed 2 hits in 4 1/3 innings. Pignatano up there now. He walked his first time up. And he'll take a called third strike. So 3 Ks now for Conley. And there's 2 down in the Kansas City 5th. Looks like Kraus will stay in there and hit for himself. And he'll fly out weakly to Jensen in right to end the inning. So the Red Sox 2, Kansas City nothing as we head to the top of the 6th. Wertz to lead it off. Wertz 0 for 1 with a walk. And he'll take a call strike. Back in the box. Grounds onto Lumpy. Over to Seaburn. So 4-3 on the putout for out number 1. Jensen up to the plate now. He's hitless on the day, 0 for 2. And he remained hitless as he strikes out, looking for the second out of the top of the sixth. Frank Malzone, 0 for 2 on the day. Takes the ball. And then grounds the next one to short to end the inning. So the Red Sox will go in order in the top of the sixth. So we head to the home half of the sixth, with the Red Sox leading by 2. Top of the order is up for Kansas City. So Dick Hauser, 0 for 2. Conley back out on the hill. Range play at Municipal Stadium. And that will get past Schilling. Tough play on that one. And the leadoff runner is on for the Athletics. That'll bring up Bertoya. He's 1 for 2 on the day, as Hauser is being held on by Wirtz at first. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Could this be 2? Over to second for 1, back to first. And they turn the 6-4-3 double play. So that'll empty the bases for Lumpy. 0 for 2 on the day. And he grounds the first and the inning. So we head to the top of the 7th. Red Sox still leading 2-0. Krause back out on the hill. He'll face Nixon, Budden, and Conley in the bottom third of the order. Nixon 1 for 2 up to the plate now. And he's going to draw the walk. And Krause is going to try to catch him leaning here. And Nixon's back safely. Here's the next pitch. And he draws the walk. So it'll put runners on first and second. And there is some stirring in the Kansas City bullpen once again. So let's see who Kansas City has up in their bullpen. Krause has pitched a good game so far, just giving up 3 hits in 6+ innings, but has walked 6 batters, unfortunately, so he's been a little wild. So let's see who they have up and throwing here. So it looks like Jerry Walker is up there loosening up. Looks like they're going to keep Krause in there at least for one more batter. The pitcher being up there now. So Conley will hit away once again. Not very much of a bunter. So runners get their leads. Krause looks in for the sign. Here's the delivery. And he'll go down swinging. So 1 down now. Looks like they're still going to stick with Krause here. First and second, 1 down. Hoping to get playing back in double play depth. And he's going to walk another batter. And that is going to do it for Krause as the manager comes and yanks him as Walker is ready. So Jerry Walker will come in. Jerry Walker is normally a starter, but did have a few appearances in the pen. This being one of them. So Jerry Walker, 8-14 on the actual season with 2 saves, 4.82 earned run average, 168 innings pitched, 161 hits allowed, 94 walks. A lot of walks given up by a lot of pitchers in 61. 56 strikeouts. So he comes in a jam here with the bases loaded and only 1 down. They are going to bring the infield corners in. They're going to bring the infield in here. So Geiger up to the plate now. Geiger 0 for 3. Here's all those bats against Krause. Here's the pitch by Walkers. And we get a range play here, 4-1, and that is going to be past Hauser. Took a bad angle on that one, and that will score 2 Red Sox runs and make it 4-0 now. So the Red Sox double their lead. So that brings up Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski 0 for 2 with a walk. And he draws another walk. So second walk of the day will load the bases once again for Wirtz. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a fly ball to Posada in center. Schilling tags. And he will score. Oh, short runner on second flyout chart. Hold on. Yep, he will score. And so it looks like Geiger is going to advance to third. So Geiger tags up and moves to third, but now 2 down. So runners at the corners as the Red Sox extend their lead now 5-0. Here's the pitch by Walker. And he'll fly out to Covington to end the inning, but the Red Sox strike for 3. And we head to the 7th inning stretch here in Kansas City with the Red Sox now up 5-0. So a nice comfortable lead for Conley as he goes out there for the 7th. He's only allowed 3 hits. And his control has been good, only walking 1 batter and striking out 3. So it's going to be Seaborn, Covington, and Posada against the righty. So 1-3, and that is going to be a ball. Seaborn takes a ball. And that's a ground ball to Bud and over to Wirtz for out number 1. That'll bring up Covington. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And Covington's going to get a hold of 1 here, and that's going to line a sharp base hit to Yastrzemski, who handles it cleanly and throws it in, holding Covington to a single. It's only the 4th hit of the day by the Kansas City. So Wirtz will hold him on, although he's not going anywhere, down by 5 and not much speed on the... Not a threat to steal. So Posada up to the plate now. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch, and that's a strikeout swinging. So 2 down now for Jim Rivera. Hitless on the day. And that's going to be a ball. And that takes 1 inside. Almost hit him. Here's the next pitch. Fly ball to left. Yastrzemski has it lined up. Steps back a couple of steps and makes the catch. As we head to the 8th inning now. The Red Sox with a commanding 5-0 lead. So Malzone, the leader off. Malzone is hitless on the day. Walker back out there for his 2nd inning of work. And he takes a strike. And then grounds the 1 weakly to short. Easy play for Hauser for out number 1. That'll be up Nixon. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And Nixon gets a hold of 1 here, but it's going to go and it'll be foul. Next pitch is going to be a sharp single to left. So 1 out single as Nixon gets his 2nd hit of the day. Bud an 0 for 1 with a pair of walks, a couple of runs scored. And he'll walk for the 3rd time today. So to put runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 down. And it looks like that is going to be it for Walker. We'll have to check the rest, see who else pitched in the series for the Athletics. So a slow walk to the mound for the Kansas City manager. And let's see who is available to come in and pitch. So nobody pitched in the... No relief in Saturday's game. So let's check our schemes on Sunday to see if there are any relievers used. Archer pitched a complete game on Saturday. All right, let's see what we got here. It looks like Bill Kunkel is available. He pitched 3 innings on Sunday, so we might go with him. So Kunkel. Yeah, Bill Kunkel. So Kunkel is going to come in to relieve Walker. So Conley will stay in, and he's got a 2 bunting rating. Do we want to? I think we're going to have him hit away. Although no, we'll have him. We'll have him get some insurance here. We'll have him bunt. He has 2 rating, not the worst, not the best either, but not too bad. Oh, can he bunt? No, not. They're not gonna let me bunt. Actually, we could do this to bunt for a hit. No, we can't actually even do that. All right, he's just gonna hit away, I guess. So first and second, 1 down as Kunkel comes in. Kunkel making his first, second appearance against the Red Sox at least. So he's pitched 1 1/3 innings, allowing 1 hit, walking a batter. On the season, he was 3-4 with 4 saves, 5.16 earned run average, 8 innings pitched, 103 hits allowed, 30 walks, and 46 strikeouts. So Kunkel looks in for the sign, looks back at the runners. Here's the delivery to Conley, who is swinging away here. And Conley's going to come through with a base hit. And Nixon will come around to score as the throw is cut off. And Budden's going to hold that second. So the Red Sox up their lead now 6-0 as Conley helps his own cause. So top of the order, Schilling, he's got the Red Sox on the board with a 2-run single. He's 1 for 2 with 2 pair of walks. And that is going to be a ground ball to short. And the only play is going to be to first. It hits very slowly. So runners on second and third with now with 2 down. As Geiger is 1 for 4 up to the plate now. Geiger with a pair of RBIs today. And he'll ground out to second to end the inning. The Red Sox tack on another as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox with a commanding 6-0 lead as Conley gets back out there. Conley pitching definitely his best outing of the season so far. So Conley to face 8-9-1. Here's Pignatano, the pitcher spot, and Hauser. So here's the pitch. And it'll be a ground out to third for out number 1. And Kunkel will be relieved for a pinch hitter here. Just to see who else is available. So it looks like we're going to bring Jerry Staley in to pitch next. Here's the top of the 9th. So we'll see who's available to come in to pinch hit here. I think it was Haywood Sullivan and Gene Stevens. Yeah, those were those guys. So I think we're going to bring in Haywood Sullivan to pinch hit. So Sullivan will come in to bat now in the pitcher's spot. So Haywood Sullivan, the future Red Sox, I think general manager, at one time. He comes in. catcher hit .242 with 6 homers, 40 runs batted in. So Conley looks in for the sign. Here's the delivery. And he takes a strike. Sullivan thought he had a walk there. Comes the next pitch, and that's going to be a pop-up to third. Malzone call for it and make the catch in fair territory for out number 2. All right. So to bring up Hauser. Hauser 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch by Conley. And he'll take a ball. And he'll fly out to Yastrzemski. And that will do it. I already forgot who it was. Is it Racco? I want to say it's Racco, but I could be wrong on that one. Oops. Let's see if I can remember who it was. Or is it Wyatt? Oh, Bass. It was Bass. That's right. I'm pretty sure it was Norm Bass. We'll just check to be sure. So Bass, 11-11 with a 4.68 earned run average. 107, another starter. 171 innings pitched. All right, as the page loads. So the lefties, Yastrzemski and Wirtz, will be up next. So we can always check the second game of the doubleheader. Let's see here. Oops. It wasn't Noah Bass. No, it was Racco. Racco and Staley. Let's see where Staley is. Staley. I'm going to have to add him to the lineup because, I mean, he's not in the availability list. So let's check game 2 of the doubleheader to see who else may have pitched. Otherwise, we'll bring, I think it was Racco. We'll bring Racco in. All right. Should be loading in a second. So the Red Sox commanding 6-0 lead here. I think we'll get loaded again. Looks like we had a crash on our iPad here. Here it is, I think. Yep, here we go. It's game 2 of the doubleheader. And yeah, with Jerry Walker. So we'll bring Racco in. I'll just bring Racco in. Could bring Nexall in. But yeah, 6-0. We'll bring Racco in. Alright, so Ed Racco comes in. 2-8 record for the season on the season with a 4.75 earned run average, 125 innings pitched, 131 hits allowed, 48 walks, 81 strikeouts. He'll face the rookie Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of walks. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski looking to get his first hit of the day, 6-5. And he will not as he flies out to Posada for out number 1. Wirtz up there now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. And he'll ground out to second. So we have Jackie Jensen. Also hitless on the day, 0 for 4. Range play. And he's going to get himself a double as it gets past Covington, rolls into the corner. And Jensen will be on bait, get his first hit of the day. So Malzone up to the plate now. He's also 0 for 4. And he draws the walks. The Red Sox a little 2-out rally here. Russ Nixon, he's having a good day. He's 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Racco hoping to get out of this without any further damage. 2-1. Or I should say without adding to the Red Sox 6-0 lead. Range play. And Lumpy's already get to this one and steps on the bag at second, and that will do it. So we head to the bottom of the ninth with the Athletics down by 6. Conley hoping to pitch the complete game shutout here. He's only allowed 4 hits so far, just 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. So he'll face Bertoia, Lumpy, and Seaborn. Bertoia has one of those 4 hits. Here's the pitch. And it'll be a ground ball to Malzone, up with it over to Wirtz. 1 down in the ninth. So Lumpy up there now, 0 for 3 on the day. Possible error on the ground here, 1-4. And Schilling will make the play. Anyone else, and that would have been an error in the infield, but Schilling is able to come up with it. So Athletics down to the last out, and Norm Seaburn, he's 0 for 3. Conley looks in for the sign. Nixon waves the fingers. Here's the delivery. And he fouls one off here. Next pitch. And just out of the range. Against the righty, that would have been probably a home run, or a good chance of a home run. No. So 5-3. That is going to be. This should do it. As he hits one to Yastrzemski. Comes in a little bit. Closes his glove. And that will do it. As Gene Conley pitches a 4-hit shutout. So a rare gem by a Red Sox starter here. And that definitely helped the bullpen there. It was definitely overtaxed. And anytime you don't see the Red Sox bullpen in 1961 is a good day. So 6-0, a rare Red Sox shutout. As we're having trouble with our mouse here. There we go. So the Red Sox will improve to 31-36. No homers on the day. Conley goes to 3-7 with a 4-hit shutout. So let's take a look at that. Oops, not play-by-play. I guess we can look at the play-by-play for a second here. Those of you who like to look at the play-by-play, we'll show you that. So here's where the Red Sox scored in the top of the 5th, a 2-run single by Schilling. And then in the top of the 7th, he scored 3 runs. Sparked by a 2-run single by Gary Geiger. And a Rick Wirtz sacrifice fly. And then he scored in the top of the 8th. I don't know, Gene Conley helped his own cause with an RBI single. So a gem by Conley. All right, so let's take a look at the box score here. So Gene Conley improves to 3-7, goes the distance, allowing only 4 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. ERA down by about a run now, only 5.37 now. So Lou Krause takes the loss in his first start against the Red Sox this season. He's 6 1/3 innings pitched, only allowed 3 hits, but did walk 7 batters, allowing 5 runs, all of them earned, and 5 strikeouts. Jerry Walker pitched an inning, allowing 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks. Bill Kunkel, 2/3 of an inning, allowing 1 hit. And Racco pitched a scoreless inning, allowing a hit and walking a batter. For the Red Sox, the Chuck Schilling was 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Also walked twice. Gary Geiger was 1 for 5 with a pair of RBIs. Yastrzemski, the rookie, unfortunately was 0 for 3. Did walk twice, though. Vic Wertz was 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. Walked once. Jackie Jensen got a double his last time up in the 9th. It was about 1 for 5 overall. Frank Malzone was an 0 for 4 with a walk. Russ Nixon 2 for 4 with a pair of runs scored and a walk. Don Budden walked 3 times. 0 for 1 officially with a pair of runs scored. And Gene Conley pitched a shutout and also got a pair of hits himself with a run scored and an RBI. His average up to 250 now. So that is it. As the Red Sox beat the Kansas City Royals, they shut them out 6-0. So enjoy it now because you're not going to see many of these this season. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope everybody stays safe with this virus going around there. And we'll be back to normal soon. Hopefully sooner than later. So take care and God bless. And we will see you in the next Carl Yastrzemski career replay, game number 68, as they head to game 2 of the 4-game set against the Kansas City Athletics. So take care now. Bye-bye now.